Have you ever stood in your kitchen staring at a familiar object and suddenly the word for it just slips away? Or maybe you walked into a room only to stop and wonder why you came in the first place. For many seniors, these small lapses spark a quiet fear deep inside. Could this be dementia? Today, we're going to uncover 6 early signs of dementia that everyone over 60 should know. But before we dive in, let me remind you, forgetfulness does not always mean decline. Sometimes, stress, lack of sleep, or even low energy can trick the brain into acting foggy. So, listen with an open mind and a hopeful heart. Dementia is not a single illness, it's a gradual fading of memory, clarity, and independence. Imagine your brain as a grand library filled with books of your life, and over time, certain shelves begin to shrink. One of the first sections to weaken is the hippocampus, the part of your brain that holds your memory and learning. When this area begins to shrink, even everyday tasks can suddenly feel overwhelming. But here's the empowering truth. By recognizing these signs early, you or your loved ones can take steps to slow the decline and protect precious memories. The first sign is difficulty planning and organizing. A simple to-do list may suddenly feel like climbing a mountain. Following a recipe or managing bills becomes confusing. If this happens more than once in a while, it may be a whisper from your brain that something deeper is going on. The second sign is personality changes. Perhaps someone who was once cheerful becomes irritable, suspicious, or unusually quiet. Others may grow overly emotional or even withdrawn. While mood changes can come from loneliness, stress, or health challenges, when combined with other signs, they should be taken seriously. The third sign may surprise you: constipation. Strange as it may sound, the gut and brain are connected like dance partners. Your digestive system is lined with millions of nerve cells, and the healthy bacteria living inside you help create the very chemicals that affect mood and memory. When this delicate balance is disturbed, the brain often feels the effects. Studies show that people with long-term constipation are more likely to develop cognitive decline later on. The fourth sign is changes in the senses. Maybe food tastes dull, smells seem faint, hearing becomes muffled, or vision feels blurred. Even appetite may shift. These small changes can quietly signal that the brain's control center is under strain. The fifth sign is language difficulty. Searching endlessly for the right word, repeating the same phrase again and again, or mixing up words in ways that confuse others. These are not just slips of the tongue. Sometimes sentences flow smoothly but carry no meaning, leaving loved ones puzzled. This can be one of the most frustrating experiences, both for the person struggling to speak and for those trying to listen with patience. And finally, the sixth sign is trouble navigating new places. Imagine trying to find a store you've never been to before, but even with directions, you feel lost and disoriented. Our brains are wired with a natural GPS, and when that system begins to weaken, orientation and navigation become a struggle. Now here's what I want you to remember. Having one or two of these signs occasionally does not mean you or your loved one has dementia. Stress, fatigue, blood sugar imbalances, or even certain medications can create the same symptoms. What matters is the pattern. If these signs appear consistently, it's time to take notice and take action. The good news is that the brain, like the body, can be supported. Gentle exercise, restful sleep, social connection, a nourishing diet rich in natural foods, and keeping the mind engaged with learning and creativity, all of these can help protect your memory and slow decline. Think of your brain as a garden. It needs sunlight, water, and care every single day. So my dear friend, let this message not fill you with fear, but with awareness. Awareness is power. Awareness is the first step toward protecting the memories that matter most, the faces of your loved ones, the stories of your life, the wisdom only you can pass down. If this touched you today, I invite you to join our community here at Golden Rest Guide. Please like this video, share it with a friend or family member who may need it, and subscribe so you never miss another guide to healthier sleep, sharper memory, and a brighter life. And before you go, I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Tell me, where are you watching from, and what time is it right now? Your stories and voices make this community truly alive.